let's try this again. Now that everything's working. Alright, so like I said, this is going to be our Performance Studio computer. And kind of hard to see. You can see in the background I got the two of the systems I built yesterday. So today I'm building this beast. Actually not much of a beast. It's going to be a workhorse for doing small performances and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get to building. Rocket Designs. I've actually come to really like these fans. Real decent, nothing overkill motherboard, SSD, power supply, various screws, CPU, and RAM. Extra room here. Of course, different size thread. Oh, let me fix that camera angle. That's bugging me. That should be better. Is a little, there we go. Actually, no, I'm going to use that here in a bit. Oh, I got another email. I'm going to use these fans because I wanted something quiet. These are coming out. Anyway, let's get the power supply mounted. me see who that is. There it is. Love about EVGA power supplies. Come with that. Easy way. Usually you shove a wire down into the two pins to short the power, to turn the power supply on, and these, they give you these just to pop on. Just really nice. Good morning. Oh, get in there. So let's sticker. Never forget the sticker. Not that one. Now we're grounded. So CPU headers there. Like that. Some of this garbage. Ta-da. Now we'll get back plates. Alright, so now we got to match up screws. I need one. Yeah, just need one of them. This case is really cool because it comes with a little tool. I'll show you. I don't know how well I can show you. I'm going to do my best. There we go. That should work. Alright, so I can get it to focus. There we go. What I love about this case is that right there. Not the best cut, but it does help. Alright. Now we mount the motherboard. Everything going through correctly. Back plate did get snapped in all the way. In theory, yep. So I'll get the screws. Oh, did I forget to mount that one? Ah, gotta move one more installed. So close. I'm gonna go ahead and mount that one. this one, I believe. No, it's the one in line. I'll put one over here just to have them in the case for future. Such a handy tool. Alright, now we can start doing those. Building. Alright, cinching these down. Did I forget? Nope, I got that one too. Cool. Cinch down. Apologize about the horrible angle. It's not easy to. It's a short depth case. So let me see if this helps. It's a little bit better. Get a better angle in here. Kind of see what's going on. A little bit better. Alright, so I was going to put some of these extra screws on these posts just in case you need them down the road. And for some reason the box of screws and stuff that I will keep with this unit somehow comes up missing, which happens, unfortunately. It's a tragedy. With this being a short depth, it's hard to do anything in here. Now the fun part's going to be figuring out how I got to make the SSD work. Alright, so CPU, RAM, all we have left to do is plug stuff in. This goes here to there. Can do this without. I need a manual. Actually, I don't know if this board has a manual. With a quick start guide. Alright, JFP1, where's JFP1? Oh, right here. So we have, let me do this. Oh, that one's to full. FP1 is what they're calling it. That's got to be it right there. So we have power, reset, power LED, hard drive LED, alarm, nick. We don't need any of those on this. This is not an actual server. It's just a computer in a rack case. So power switch.
Sorry about that. Had to do another password reset. Alright, JUSB, okay, com, so connector goes like that. So we got power switch, let's do the reset switch first. So hard drive LED is well, that's JCOM, where's JU? Yep. That's want to do power LED, which was what, positive, is to this side. So we have negative there and positive there. And then power switch, which really doesn't matter. Polarity is not really a issue. We got reset switch there. Cool. There's that. Not the prettiest of cables, but it serves its function. All right, now to figure out how does this, that's one thing I have not figured out, is does this case support these off? Oh, no it doesn't. How am I going to do that? Only downside to these cases that you're like, oh, all you're going to put it in is 5 1/4 drives. Really? People don't use SSDs anymore? Alright. How am I going to get creative on that one? At least we got a bracket. Oh, let me see if I can even use this. I don't know if this IC doctor. Look at my bag of tricks. Okay, so oops, sorry. Shaking you guys up a bit. Alright, let's just continue on. Hard drive's a minimal issue. First things first. This one. Problem is you can't get too overly creative with this case. Gotta kind of do basic stuff, especially with the cables. Plus everything's got to tuck up underneath here anyway. Come on, line up. That's all I want you to do is line up. Always got to have a fighter, don't we? That's good when they struggle a little bit. Alright. So this is one where I'm going to have to move this over here. that reach? Yes, it will. Come on, work with me here. I think I forgot to grab my zip tie. Haha. There you are. Fun part of getting it to cooperate. Trying to keep things nice and tidy, and it becomes more of a struggle than it's worth. There we go. I'm trying to remember how this cage works. That's right, snap and stop. Are those screwed in, or are they bolts in? That's right. Trick. Oh, that's right. For these, it's kind of weird. You have these little slide rail kind of things. So, I don't like these. This is the one thing I really don't like about this case, because this kind of gulls up the threads. I believe it goes like this. It's kind of funky. Is their toolless design? Oh, I only put it on one side. So, come on. So, this side, you only put it on this side. So, there's some really cool things about this case. Yeah, one slide, it just uses tension, and that one lock. It's locked in good. There's a little deal here you push to be able to release it. Other than that, I mean, it locks it in nice and secure. It's not coming out easy. Alright, so let's sort power. We have 4-pin Molexes, don't need for this build whatsoever. So these will get zip tied up and put it out of the way. I just do this one at a time because if there's any chance that I have to take this thing back apart, this thing's going to sit in a rack. No one's ever going to see it. And the worst thing you want is have to take it all apart and do this funky song and dance to get the cables. For this kind of build, I don't spend a lot of time. I don't try to make extremely pretty cables. I do that, which is clean. I tuck them right there. They're out of the way. It does keep things relatively clean. With these, what I do, I do this, I do this, I do this. Leave that one free. Do you leave that one free? Okay, you leave that one free. I know this is hard to see, I apologize. Do that. Like I said, at any point in time I may have to take this thing apart and work on it. Sometimes at a moment's notice, and it's going to be, oh, fix it now, quick, quick. Last thing you want to be doing is taking a ton of zip ties just to make a simple repair. Actually, this kind of cabling makes more sense for a build like this. Alright, it wants to be difficult. Once we get the other wires in there, it'll tuck up. This one's for a graphics card, we're not going to use one. And I do them individually. Down the road, if I ever need to pull it out, all I gotta do is undo the zip ties on the one cable I need. There's no point in doing all of them. They're still up and out of the way. There's going to be plenty of airflow. This is the other one. I still have to figure out how I'm going to mount the hard drive. I completely neglected on a mount bracket for my SSD. That happens. Well, downside is I may not get this completely built. Well, I will get it up and running. I have a mount bracket at home I can use for this project. Oh wait, no, I use that. Well, crud. I have to order one, but it won't stop the build. Unless there's a way of mounting. Let me do this. This is a standard 2.5 drive, Samsung. So what, Samsung? I'm a little upset. We have these beautiful, beautiful drives, and you don't give us stickers. Everybody else gives us stickers. Why don't you give us stickers? Are you so special, or you just don't like us as much to give us a sticker to put on our cases to make? Yeah, I know. I just want a sticker. Okay, so let me set a card. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to, well, let me go and get the other SATA cables. I'm still trying to figure out how I can do this. Problem is they expect everybody's able to, and this case is not designed for it. You would figure that all they would have to do is change the plastic mold, so we can just bolt this hard drive to it. Actually, we would bolt it like this. It wouldn't be hard to do. You know what? I may be able to screw right to it. If I have screws, I think this build came with a bunch of extra screws. I don't know. I'll look here in a second. That's the other thing. Samsung doesn't even give you screws. It's like, oh, everybody else gives you screws. Actually, they don't, Samsung. Don't be so cheap. All right. Oh, I do have one of the IC docks. These are really cool. So these are the IC docks. Ooh, shaky cam. There we go. You can read it better. What's nice is they give you on a single 5 1/4. You can load 2 SSDs if you are so rich. If you are so awesome, or what I've seen some people do, which is kind of neat. They will load. What's cool is, I'll show you this. Take the drive. It actually loads in like cartridge style. So spring tension back here. You need to get it out. But you can load 2 drives in. It's kind of cool. Now let's see if this actually works. I got a feeling it's not. Because it's 2 different. Oh, no, I was so wrong. Ho, I like it when that happens. So there we go. IC dock to the rescue. The downside is I'm going to have to look at it. Alright, so I'm going to use this cable. Use that. Do that. Want that to tuck inside. So, hello, more emails. That's about the length. And this one we want to be free. And we do this on this end. And my email won't leave me alone. It's an evil device. Or evil service, I'll say. SATA cables. I was a little upset this board didn't come with M.2 slot. I would have used that. Alright. Let's do some cabling. We're going to use that. I want to feed it down. And under. This is really hard to see, I know. See if that helps. Not a cabling job I'm proud of. It's more of a functional one. All right, or dysfunctional one, however you want to call it. All right, so we'll put the CD-ROM way over here. And this is where I'm going to get zip tie magic with the that, slide it into place. It's going to come down. I really don't like the way that looks, but as long as I don't have cables getting up in my fans and everything else, it'll be good. Nope, 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 there's no escaping for you. Alright, set of 2. Set of 1's right there. I think that's CD-ROM, hard drive, CPU, RAM. Yeah, I think I'm down to OS. Oh, ta-da! Hands. These, oh wait, I never did verify. Does this case even have, this motherboard even have, I have one system fan. Is this the pass-through? Okay, so I'm going to switch out the fans. I have another set. When you run into this issue, there is a way to fix this. If you get a micro motherboard and you only have a single fan header, which this model does, and some of them do, it sucks, and it's quite disappointing. There is a fan that'll help you. Let me show it. Oh, these aren't them. These are the standard ones. Well, crud. Arctic Cooling has, and I'll post them in the notes, Arctic Cooling has a what they call the 24/7 rated, and they actually have a fan header that plugs in, and it's a pass-through as well. Unfortunately, I do have some Arctic Silvers, but these are not the correct ones. These are the desktop models, not the rated 24/7 operation models. So I have a single fan header, one for C. This is what I don't like about these boards. They put a single fan header. Like, nobody uses more than one fan for a system. And I know you can use a Y, but there's not one here. So I'm going to go back to using these. First thing I'm going to do is rub this. Sorry about that. Fortunately, you can see some of the mess I've created. So these are the Arctic Silvers. They're great fans. It just doesn't have the dual pass-through connector I'm looking for. And there's my email again. So I'll take that one and swap
fan grills. I'm going with these fans because I want this, being as this is going to be next to a stage, I want this as quiet as possible. Let me see if I got a fan header that goes fan to 4-pin Molex. And actually, that looks kind of swanky. I like that. And yes, I use hand tools. I don't like using drills. I have seen over the years too many people strip screws, strip things. It's just because like, oh, this is a drill. I'm like, seriously guys, I know your forearms are strong enough. Just use a screwdriver. Default screws. Right here. Cable go down. It's easier to clean. Cable manage and clean up. Yeah, typically I always replace the fans and cases. Unless you buy a good $70 and up, they don't put good quality silent fans. So your best bet is to replace them. Nice thing is just the perfect length. Plug right into there. Okay, but I'm gonna redo it anyway. Reason being is the twist tie has metal in it, and I don't want it to short out the motherboard. Another deal, but it's not uncommon for me to see that to happen on them. You get the little metal tab short and tuned out. That's the last thing you want. Put one more zip tie on it just to prevent it from falling down into the fan blades. I'll be safe and sorry. But also need to make sure I'm putting the zip tie on correctly. Alright, go ahead and dress up the second one. Let's get rid of this. These are literally just garbage. I won't use them for anything. Actually, you know what? Got a funky project I was going to do. I may try one day. Because I got a ton of these just crappy. They make this huge, you know, craptastic desk fan built out of a ton of 80mm fans. Oh, I don't like your packaging. There we go. I don't think I have a fan handler just yet. I'm going to dig one up. So I will mount this for now. Well, that's a tight fit. So let's do this. Oh wow, that is... You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I found a thing with this case I don't like. Alright, so with this case, be in mind, you're gonna run into this issue right here. So I can see this. Alright, so I can't get this fan in because look at the clearance right there. And those are screws. So you got the screw sticking out that prevents the fan. Let me see if these were. How do they make that work? I don't see any size difference on these fans. Maybe one of them they just ground it down. Yeah, but there we go, we got it. Alright. Let me see what I can do here. Make sure you guys can see this. Come on, focus. There we go. So let me take some of this screw out. Maybe we gotta do the whole barn door close thing. That's a lot of emails at once. Alright, so let's do that. Wow. Okay, let's undo this one. And let's undo this one. Holy crap, that is a bear. How did they expect you to get fans into this? Am I supposed to grind down or something? Where's the other fan? Okay, so be wary about this case. Holy crap. Alright, let's start taking...
leave a single screw in. Maybe I gotta take this one out. Okay. It really does not want to sit like that either, but
was 3. I don't know. I haven't seen it in newer.
All right. Quickly, put screws in. One screw there. Like, no joke, this is a flawed design. Alright. This is where that being single strength comes in. There we go. Alright. Posing screws, let's get this lined up. Holy crap, this is a bear. Alright, so be forewarned. If you use this case, you are going to fight with these case fans. No question about it. That is a lot of tension that's keeping those. But there it is. Put these other screws in. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that was a bit of a... That's a bit insane. That is a serious design flaw. You figure with a server case it would put a little more thought into some of this stuff. It's not like there isn't... I mean, look at the gap you have here for the power supply. You can easily move the power supply over. There's one. Huh. One, 2, 3. Wow, these screws are like at somewhat of an angle, just trying to make themselves work in this. But that's there. I mean, literally, there is no clearance between there. Oh, that was quick. Alright, well, she's built. I'm going to have to find an adapter for this one. I'm pretty sure I have one. I just may have to run and grab one from home. So, there we go. That's our build. Dun, 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 dun. What do you think? She's complete. Not the prettiest cable job, I'm not going to say it is, but it's very effective. Lots of airflow. It's going to work. It's going to work well. A bunch of this is massively overkill, but there you go. There she is. So, thank you again for watching. Like I said, leave comments. I do think this case is a good case.
just this whole 80 mil fan issue in the back. It could have been easily addressed. Like I said, there's plenty of space here. They could have given up a little bit on the power supply, but oh well. Other than that, no. It'll be nice. I'm working on OS next. I got things to go run to, so thank you guys again for watching. I'm going to do more of these videos. I'm going to get more stuff up. I've been kind of lax on it lately, so like I said, leave comments. I am going to be working on I'm purchasing the deoxic. I'm going to work on another teardown of my mixer to try to get that functioning better. And I've also got a couple other things I'm working on. I dialed back the Nerd Cave Show. I don't know if you guys seen him, nerdcaveshow.com. We do a weekly news humor show. It's a lot of fun. Me and some of my friends doing a lot of great things. So I hope to see you then. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.